You know it's gonna be that kind of day when my bun doesn't even fit in frame. I'm gonna do an intro without makeup on my face, and we'll see how it goes. AKA it's gonna go the exact same because I'm the same person with or without makeup. Ha ha ha. I am filming a bunch of videos today and I need to put makeup on my face, and I thought I would film it. I hope that's okay with you. I want to do a pumpkin spice look. I saw a picture of somebody using the Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette, and I don't have that palette. I don't really want that palette. I want the original, but you know, I'm a year too late. But I do have the Profusion Amber Eyes palette, which is pretty similar. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And I just wanna go really light on the skin and do that, and just do kind of like a monochromatic pumpkin spice look. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with some primer. I'm gonna do the Glam Glow Glow Starter in Nude Glow as my primer. This is just a moisturizer, but I wouldn't use it as an everyday moisturizer. I just use it as like a primer. Don't know why I felt the need to explain that in depth. Okay, so the primer's on. It just gives a nice radiance to the skin, and I'm just kind of wanting, you know, a bit of a skin focus today. So I'm also going to prime my eyes using Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the original. Sorry about my nails, by the way. They just started flaking off in the bath. They look terrible. I'll get them done today or tomorrow. Or I'll take them off myself. I don't know. Why am I talking? Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the shade Ideal all over the lid. It's just a nude color. Ooh, this is chalky. All right. I've used this palette a couple times. I've had it for about a year. Oh no, I've probably had it for 2 years actually. And it's absolutely all right. I think this palette's like $8. I'll link it down below. And it is just really, it's really good for drugstore eyeshadow. I'm really picky on drugstore eyeshadow. It needs to have good pigmentation, it needs to be very blendable, and a lot of times they're one or the other. So this is not my favorite texture, but the pigmentation is there, and it is soft enough that it blends fairly easily. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the color Outgoing, which is just a tan color. I'm using that as my transition. See, that blend is so easy. I have a high-end shadow that doesn't blend that easy. Okay, now I'm gonna take a Morphe crease brush and go in with the color Fearless, right there. Fearless. Again, sorry about my crappy nails, but you know, life. And I'm putting that in the outer corner. And into the crease. Okay, now I'm gonna blend everything out. And I'm gonna take a smaller crease brush. This one is a little dirty, but it's fine. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna make it through. And I'm gonna go in with the color Outspoken, which is like a deeper terracotta. And we're gonna focus that on the outer corner. Blend, 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 blend. Okay, and with that same brush, I'm I'm gonna go into Cozy. What a great shade name. If I ever have a palette, I want a color named Cozy. And I'm putting that in the outer corner. Okay, and now I'm taking the color Excited. Ooh, that's really washed out. It's just kind of a really pale gold. And I'm taking that, oh, you can't see that. There you go. I'm taking that on my finger and just patting that over the lid. I'm not trying to get, you know, maximum pigmentation on this. I just want it to be pretty light. Okay, now I'm taking a brown eyeliner. This one is from Revlon. Does it have a shade name? Brown. And I'm gonna just run that across the top lash line, about halfway in. And then I'm taking a Real Techniques accent brush and just kind of smudging that out a little bit. I'm not really trying to wing, I'm just smudging. Just like that. Just to kind of darken up the lash line. I'm just going to keep it simple and do my It Cosmetics CC cream today. It's just easy to wear, it feels good on the skin, it looks good on the skin. Yeah. And I'm just using that on a Real Techniques face. I almost called this a brush. What is this? A sponge. Okay, so that's the foundation. I need to stop saying, okay, so. I say that every single time. How do you stop yourself? I also say a lot. What do you want me to do about it? All right? All right? There's a lot to focus on. I'm doing my own lighting, my own camera, my own editing. I'm the performer. It's very hard. I'm now going to use my NARS Complete Creamy, no, what is this? Soft Matte Complete Concealer to cover up my many pimples right now. Can you tell I'm hormonal? Now we're gonna use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I'm in the color Fair, by the way, if anybody was wondering. But I'm gonna use that on my under eyes and around my nose. Now the concealer is on, I'm going to use some translucent setting powder under the eyes. So this is the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. And just apply that under the O-hose. O-hose. What'd you call me? Now I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation in the color NC15. Yep. With a big Morphe powder brush and just lightly powder everything. I still want to keep the glow, but also I would like for this to stay on my face. You know, oily girl problems. And let's go back to the eyes. I'm using that Morphe crease brush with Outgoing under the lash line. I think that's all I want to do under the eyes. I want to keep it really simple. Let's do mascara. I'm going to use the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara because I have not used it that much and I don't know if I like it or not, and if I don't like it I'm just going to throw it away because that mascara drawer is getting a little heavy. Yeah, that mascara is definitely big. My lashes look huge. I don't know how I feel about it yet though, so I'll keep you updated. I am going to use my CoverGirl Clump Crusher underneath. This is in the waterproof. For brows, I'm just gonna do, what is this? Gimme Brow by Benefit. And just brush them into place. Ooh, it's getting a little messy. Okay, it's a little fluffy, but that's okay. I'm gonna do the NYX Micro Brow in ash brown, and just go underneath just to kind of define the edges. Okay, I feel like just lining underneath my brows really made a pretty substantial difference. They still look natural, they still look fluffy, they're just darkened up a little bit and cleaned up. Do enjoy. Now let's go on to, do I want to contour? Yeah. I'm just gonna use Benefit Hoola, yeah. And I'm using a Morphe angled cheek brush. I don't know what the number is. I have my brushes linked down below, almost all of them. So if you are interested, just dig on down there. My Morphe brushes are mostly from a set. I'm not trying to super chisel my face, but I just want to add a little bit dimension. All right, cool. Let's move on to blush. This is not sponsored. I wish anything was sponsored, but I'm using my Profusions blush palette. This is from Target. I got it at the same time as that, so it's probably 2 years old, which is probably too long to have this. But I'm gonna take the color Lush and maybe a little bit of Playful, or sorry, that's Alive. Lush and Alive, and use that as my blush. I really like that. It looks super natural. I really need to get an orange blush. I don't have one. That needs to be fixed. I'm also going to highlight. I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold. This color is a little dark for me, but I just think it's so pretty, so I do it anyway. Okay, well I took that highlighter on the inner corner, but it is not quite as bright as I need it to be. So I'm gonna go in with Becca Moonstone and my fingers. I'm just brightening that up. Yeah. Okay, now let's do lips. I still have a little bit of lip balm on my lips, and that's totally fine. I'm gonna use this Buxom Plumping Lip Liner. It's not really plumping. It's in the color Hush Hush. Okay, it's not the best job, but I just lined around the edges and the outer corners, and then I left the center more bare. And I'm gonna use the Lancome Juicy Shaker in Freedom of Peach, just to kind of give it a little bit more of an orange blush. I think that's it. Let me just hit it with some setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. All right, that's the look. It's super easy. This was actually really fun. This palette is so easy to blend. Highly recommend. It also came with a brush, just so you know. They have changed the packaging, so I will have it linked down below. The packaging's a little bit different, but it is the same palette. Yeah, I know you could go a lot darker, a lot more red with kind of a pumpkin spice look, but I think this is really wearable and it really suits my skin tone really well, which is saying a lot because I do have really red undertones, and so sometimes it can just make me look a little splotchy. But I dig this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you recreate it, which you should because it's super freaking easy. Look at that, it's so easy. Yeah, just if you recreate it, tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see what you do with it. Or just show me what your idea of a pumpkin spice monochromatic makeup look would be. I'm sure I could just Google it on Instagram. But show me what you think. Subscribe, hit the like button, follow me on Instagram. It's @EmilyFunBun on Instagram and Twitter. And I will see you guys tomorrow.